Hey friends, as most of you probably know if you've watched my videos, I've been slowly accumulating items from the thrift store to build up a Hobbit cosplay outfit. So I have just kind of been accumulating things, and I'm at the point now where I'd like to go through them and see what do I think is gonna be working for this outfit, what do I still need. So I just kind of wanted to bounce this off of you guys. I know a lot of you guys are super creative, so if you see something that you think I could change into something else that would work for a Hobbit, or something that's really missing from the outfit that you think I should look for, and maybe something, maybe there are things that I won't be able to find at the thrift store that I'll have to buy new. Let me know what your thoughts are on all of these things. So yeah, I'll just show you what I got first. What I have is this dark green, it feels like wool or something. It's not terribly thick. It is thick, but not like crazy thick. So yes, it's just this, I think it hits my calves. I think that's where it goes. However, it is too small on me in the waist. So what I'm gonna have to do is, my plan is to let out the zipper and then make this into a tie-up back so that it will be able to fit me regardless of my size at the time. That is my plan. So having said that, I'd be able to put it high or low. I'm thinking higher, but I really need to analyze some of the hobbits from the movie, and it's very difficult to look at the females because there's not a lot of females in the Lord of the Rings movies or books. But I'm gonna have to look at the movies, and I'm currently reading through the books, so I'm trying to take note of character descriptions to see if I can really get my mind around what would a hobbit wear. So I've got the skirt, so that could work. And I mean, ideally it would be kind of nice to be able to have a pants outfit, like a more masculine hobbit outfit, as well as a more feminine outfit, just depending on like weather or maybe just my mood, what I want to be wearing. So this wasn't something that I had intended for Hobbit cosplay, but I thought I would throw it in here because it could just be used for the fabric. It is this very dark green velvet. So it's a t-shirt, but hobbits don't really wear just regular t-shirts. So it could be manipulated into something else. It's not the same green, as you can tell, but you know, we can work with that. So I have this essentially green velvet fabric. Another piece of green velvet fabric I grabbed was this one, because to me, this looks totally like something Bilbo would wear in vest form. So I was thinking of trying to make this into a vest. There's quite a bit of fabric here. Not enough for like a long dress or skirt or anything, but just to let you know, there's a decent amount. So I was thinking of making this into a vest. So that's kind of cool. And again, it's not really the same green. These two are a little bit closer, but yeah, we're working with a variety of shades here. I have these. I'm not really sure about the fabric choice. They're like, I feel like they could work as like hobbit pants. I don't know, I feel like they could be a good flood pant level, and then they're straight leg, so they'd be flowy. The fabric choice is not super on point, but I feel like it's a fairly rudimentary cut. Like obviously hobbits aren't gonna have like, you know, unique stitching to it or things like that. They're very laid back folk. They like the fine things, but they also just like to be at home. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out that line, but I feel like these have some kind of potential. We'll see. I also want to say I don't like that they're black. I wish I could have found this cut of pant in a brown. That would have been perfection. I'm not really sure about black hobbits wearing black. I've got this really loose, flowy white shirt that I feel like could work. Even if I were to make this into a vest, it could work quite nicely on top of that. Or if, as we're talking about vests, I will say I have this brown vest that feels very Hobbit to me. So this vest could work over top of this. Also, one thing, I don't really know how accurate this would be for Hobbit cosplay, but what I've been seeing on like a lot of like Ren Fair, especially because it's more Renaissance cosplaying, but a corset. I think you could make a corset work for a Hobbit. I'm almost feeling like I'm trying to remember what Sam's wife at the end of the movie, what's her name again? I forget her name. What she was wearing at the end of the movie. I can't really remember. I have to look it up. But let's look it up right now. Okay, so there is a shot of her, Rose Cotton. There is a shot of her, and it does kind of look like she's wearing a corset. So yeah. I have been looking for years in the thrift stores for a corset, and that's just not something you're gonna find here in my area of the world at the thrift store. So I might have to purchase a new corset. Alternatively, I did find this belt just at the store. So I grabbed this one, and it does go around. It's not super corset, it's a little bit corset. So I mean, I could make this work, but again, black. So yeah, I might have to find a corset that would work for the more feminine version. But so far, I think this shirt would work either way. So I like that. And then continuing on, I did find these two belts that are like chunkier if I should need a belt. I don't know. I don't know if they'll work. I don't know if the outfit would need a belt or where it would go, if it's like a waist belt or higher or a hip. I don't know. I'd have to figure it out. But I've got two belts. Again, the one in black, not really sure, but there's one in brown. I have this strap because my goal for the whole idea of this Hobbit cosplay is I would like to be able to visit Ren fairs, Renaissance fairs, and go as a Hobbit. So when you're building an outfit for a fair like that, where it's outside, you're on your feet all day, I'm learning a little bit more about Ren fairs and stuff. So yeah, I might need a strap for something because I'm gonna have to like carry money around somehow at a Ren fair. And I want all of my accessories to be able to like work with the outfit. I don't want to have just like a modern purse with me, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure something out there, but I do have this strap in case it would come in handy, and it's like leathery and kind of has, you know, old world vibes to it. Speaking of carrying things around that work with the outfit but are actually functional, this is something I'm super excited about. There is some DIYing that's gonna have to take place, but I don't actually know what this is. I don't know if it's like meant to be home decor or something, but it comes apart. Anyway, what I wanted this for was for this, because of Boromir's horn. I thought it would be really cool because I'm building this Hobbit cosplay, and from what I've learned from Ren Fair, like people really like make a character. They make a backstory, a name, you know, where they're from, all personality traits, all the stuff. So I'm trying to really immerse myself in that mindset. So I do want to put my character in Middle Earth. and I have some of the backstory developing, but I thought this would be cool to like, it's not going to be Boromir's horn because Boromir's horn was destroyed in the movies, in the books, whatever. But this could like be my character trying to honor Boromir, or I don't know, thinking like Boromir as a celebrity, maybe it's cool to carry around a horn. So this is actually, it's hollow. So what I want to do is I want to make some kind of insert for this, where this could be my water. So like, I'm gonna need water, right? Because it's gonna be hot on a lot of, I think Ren fairs are usually during hot months. And so I'm gonna need water. So I was trying to figure out a way to make this work as like my water canteen, you know? So I'm gonna have to be doing some DIYing and some testing and stuff, but that's the goal, to make this into some kind of water jug, and then like I can always figure something out in terms of like a strap, you know, and then somehow carry it around with me. I mean, I'll need to figure out like a lid situation, but that's kind of the goal for this, right? It is ambitious because I've never made something random into a drinking vessel, like a sanitary functional drinking vessel. So that's the goal. However, if this doesn't work, I found this. So this is a cup. It's a mug. It was obviously for a groomsman, but I'm just gonna peel this off and maybe scuff it up a bit so it looks a little bit more rustic. And it is obviously meant to be a functional drinking beverage cup. So it doesn't have a lid, so I'd have to figure out the lid situation for it anyway. But I do feel like this is a very good vibe for a Hobbit. Very, very, I don't know what to say, very prancing pony, if you will. So I really like this. So if this works, I'd probably take this around, and then hopefully if I can convince my husband to join me, he can carry this one around. So those are my two drinking vessel options. And that is it for what I have right now. I do have some plans because as I've been learning about Ren fairs, people take around trinkets. It's called trinket trading. And I really like this concept. So like trinket trading, from what I gather, is as your character, whoever you have become for the day, you carry around like a little satchel of trinkets. Trinkets can be, you decide, essentially. But what would happen is when you interact with other people at the fair, other characters who also have trinkets, you can trade trinkets with them. And it's a little bit of like a souvenir that you can take home from your experience at that particular Ren fair. It can be like a connection to that person if you end up like making friends with that person outside of the Ren fair. It can just be something fun to collect. So anyway, I do have ideas for my trinket that I want to take around with me that would really work well with my character. So yes, that's what I've gotten so far. I need to figure out areas in my outfit that I'm lacking. I do need to figure out footwear. I do really, really, really want my feet to be like big, hairy, but bare Hobbit feet. So I need to figure out a way to make sure my actual feet are in good shoes that I can walk around in all day and not have feet pain, but in a way that I can customize it to make it look like it's a big, bare Hobbit hairy foot, you know? So I'm working on that, working on ideas for that. If you have ideas, let me know. Yeah, so I need to figure out where we're missing. Do I need something on my head? I was thinking about like a flower crown. That could be cute. And like Hobbits are fairly nature-y, so a flower crown could work. I don't really know if there's much for hats in the Hobbit world. The only thing that's not gonna be cosplay specific or appropriate will be sunglasses, because I'm going to need to protect my eyes. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but yeah, otherwise, this is fun. I'm excited. Let me know if you've noticed areas that I'm missing things. I would like to, like I said, I need to figure out a way to like carry money and like my phone and stuff like that. So I'm gonna need to figure out some kind of carrying thing. I need the water thing. I need the trinket bag. Need the shoes, possible corset, a headpiece of some kind perhaps. Do I need jewelry? I've been looking at jewelry and I'm just like, I just don't think hobbits really wore jewelry. Like, they feel like more simple folk than really wearing jewelry. I did find a Lord of the Rings ring. It's black though, and I'm trying to figure out a way that I could tie it into my character. Like, why would my character be carrying around a replica of the One Ring, but it's black? Why would she be carrying that around? Where does she get it? You know, stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just going to keep that on my Lord of the Rings Tolkien shelf, or if I'm going to incorporate it into my outfit. So yeah, I got lots of questions for you guys. I hope you guys can help me out in the comments below. I want to hear all of your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!